The Independent in England is reporting that we have a secret plan with the Iraqi government to sign a deal where we have 50 permanent bases in Iraq. Now, does the Independent have it exactly right? I don't know. And by the way, would of course control Iraqi airspace, would have legal immunity for all American soldiers and contractors, but those are standard in all these things that they're talking about. I don't know if this is, entirely true. I also don't know if it's entirely secret. I feel like this is exactly what the Bush administration has been going towards, but they won't call them permanent bases. They'll call them, whatever their euphemism of the day is, protracted presence in order to help the Iraqi government stabilize. Right? They're permanent military bases. That's what they are. Now, there's a second reaction to that. So the Independent is kind of being touted as a big story there, that it's a secret agreement. The reason I'm not buying that story that much is because I just don't think there's anything secret about it. I think that's exactly what they're going for, and everybody kind of knows it. Part of the reason I know that is because of the second story. Second story is the Iraqi legislators came out, a majority of them, and said, the Maliki, the prime minister, cannot agree to this deal with Bush and America without getting our signature on it. If you try to sign this security agreement with Bush, it won't be valid, it'll be illegal and unconstitutional, because we don't want it. What is the one thing that the majority of Iraqi legislators are demanding? Timeline for withdrawal. They're saying, you got to get the hell out of here, man. I thought we were a democracy. Here we are, we're the majority of the legislature, and we're telling you, you got to go. And you got to give us a timeline for when the hell you're going to go. And we're not going to sign on to anything unless it has that timeline. Plus, of course, they don't love that whole idea of us setting up permanent or indefinite bases. That's another cute word for it. And they don't love the idea that America has absolute immunity to arrest anybody in Iraq, commit any crime, and completely get away with it. That's kind of hurts your claims to sovereignty. Could you imagine if another country came here and said, hey, the U.S., it's not a big deal, but we just control your airspace, and our police can come in and arrest anybody in America and not tell you a thing about it. And by the way, if we commit any crimes in America, we're above the law and nobody will get punished. You think the U.S. would go for it? You think the good people of Texas would go for that? Come on now, right? So now the Iraqis aren't going for it. So what's the answer? There is no good answer here. At the same time, our own legislators, Congressman Della Hunt, I believe, has put together a bill saying, President Bush, you can't sign that deal with the Iraqis without consulting with us. And if you sign it without consulting with us, then it's also not illegal, but it doesn't have the force of law that would bind subsequent administrations. So both the Iraqi Congress and the United States Congress not buying it. So what happens when they don't buy it? And I'll tell you one of the things that's guaranteed to happen. They're going to sign the deal anyway. Okay? And the Independent reports, by the way, who's pushing this deal and signing it without really referring to either legislature? The Office of Vice President Cheney. Really? Really? I didn't see that coming. Okay. So my guess is that they'll sign it and be like, oh, yeah, we should got it. What? Democracy? Congress? Legislature? Parliament? What do you mean? Come on, democracy. Is that what we're talking about? That put us in trouble.